Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Miss Tinky Waste No Time. You guys already know I do not have the waste nor the time, so let's get right into it, baby. Yeah, so I am having a passion fruit martini. Yeah, you guys talked and I listened. So I'm having a passion fruit martini. I already pre-gamed a bit, so yeah, let's hope that makes the story like it's teeny weeny a little bit spicier. Right? Right. So the year was the year, the day was the day, and the time was the time. And I was dating this other loser guy. If you already saw my TikTok video, then you know, like, Ugutinja, I was not supposed to be with this guy, but I was with him anyways because I was dumb. Like, there's no other explanation to this apart from the fact that I was dumb. I could have done better and I didn't do better. I decided to do less. So this guy, despite everything that I was already begazelling for, despite everything that I was already standing for in the relationship, despite all the things that I was already understanding in the relationship, he was a cheater. His girlfriend was stalking me. Yo, it was a lot. It was a lot. So one fateful day, I decide, Uguti, let me go through that phone. Yeah. Mm. I decided to go through that phone. And when I went through that phone, I found like pretty damning things. Little did I know that he already went through my phone as well. But I had nothing to hide in my phone. And then I remember that I was speaking to a friend's younger brother, like because I was helping him with schoolwork stuff because he was taking the same subject that I took when I was still in school, right? Right. So this guy now comes to me and says, "Yeah, when are you dating this kid? Blah 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 blah." Like, and I'm asking him, "Oh, but are you okay in your mind? Why would I date a kid?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know, but you're dating that kid." Nah, nah, nah. Trying like to throw. He was trying to throw what he was doing on me, basically. Yeah. Hmm, cool. So I remember he then left, but when he left like his old phone. And I say, you know what? I never delete things from an old phone. So let me go through this old phone as well. And I found out that he was using the old phone as his cheating phone. Like he had seconds of everything. Like if the things I found on his main phone were damning, yo, you do not want to know about the things that I was finding on his now second phone. Cool. I go through the phone. Hey guys, I find out a shame. And then I wait for him. And then when he comes back, I confront him like, Uti, no. But you see, you're trying to throw things on me, but you didn't even say that you had a whole second phone. Like, and you leave it like out in the open because you know that I do not know that this phone works. And that's kind of like manipulative if you ask me. I guy decides to now throw a fit, and then he was very good at throwing fits because I'm a very empathetic person. So he used to try and play on that part of me. Oh, yeah, she's empathetic, she'll feel sorry for me, or she'll feel bad if she's causing havoc, chaos, and conflict and all that shit. Yeah, all that shit. Why am I even holding back? It was shit. Cool game. And then I remember like we then started having like a verbal altercation. And I was telling him like how much of a shitty person he is, and I wasn't holding back, guys. I'm not even gonna lie or pretend like I'm the better person or anything. But I started throwing words around and I called him what he is. Like saying he's a shitty person is nothing compared to what I was calling him then. And on top of everything, he was dating school kids. So I called him straight. You're a rapist and you're a pedophile because why are you dating school kids at your big age, approaching 30? Yeah. And at the moment, like, it didn't click to me that I was part of the victims list. Why it did not click? Because at that time, I was already in my 20s and he was in his 20s as well. And I didn't mind, like, not even that I didn't mind, but I paid no mind to the age gap. I thought, because we're just two people in their 20s, but not realizing he was already in his late 20s when he started dating me as a teenager. But cool. Hi. When we're throwing words like this, he shoves me for the first time. And then, like, I shake that off with his shoving me, and I continue talking my shit. I'm talking. And then he shoves me for the second time, but worse this time because it didn't end in a shove. He shoved me, grabbed me from the wall, and then pushed me. And then I was like, never in my life, because he was a short guy as well. And as short as I am, I'm kind of like average. So short people are shorter than me, basically. And he was shorter than me. He pushes me onto the bed. I bounce from the bed and I come back. And then when I come back, guys, I kid you not, like, you can ask anyone who have told this story. I keep on telling it the same way. Nothing changes. I do not know how, but I grabbed him by the face. Literally grabbed him by the face. I do not know how I was holding onto the face, because I grabbed him with one hand and then I took the other hand, put it at the back of his head. I smacked him down. Oh, he falls. And then when he falls, like, I just continue going at it. Yeah, I go at it. And then I remember I'm the one who pulled him up, because I felt like I was not doing justice to someone who was lying flat on their back. You see, like, trying to push me away while lying flat on their back. And one thing about me, when I'm fighting, I will not go down with you. If you're on your back, I'll still be on my feet. I'm not going to sit on you or anything. I'm just going to kick and punch from my feet, because I know very well once I sit on you, you can just throw me over, because I'm not a big girl. Sharp. I'm beating him up. And then I'm like, no, man, this is not doing me any justice. And like, there was a little sprain to my back. I pull him up again. And I pull him up, like, by the shoulders of his clothes. And I pull him up. And then I go at it. And then I start banging him into the wall. Boo, boo. And then as I am banging him into the wall, this guy, this guy pulls out a gun. He pulls out a gun on me. And as he pulls out a gun on me, I do not know what had possessed me, but I think I was in a state of sort of like blacking out with anger, because when he pulled the gun, I let go of him and I said, if you do not shoot now, you will regret it, because what I did to you now is nothing compared to what I am about to do to you if you do not pull that trigger. What does he do? He tucks the gun back into his butt crack, his black ass, hairy ass butt crack. He tucks it back in. And I'm like, good shot. And I told you to pull the trigger. You do not pull the trigger. You psychopath. Cool. As soon as he does that, he tucks it back into his butt crack. And then he grabs me and then now pushes me against the wall. As soon as he pushes me against the wall, I start scratching at his face now. And the more he is pulling back, like trying to protect his face, the more I'm getting away from the wall. As soon as I had my feet again, I was back at him. And I remember at one point he was trying to run away. And I just stretched my leg and I tripped him. Boo, pants. And like, hey, ngizokushaya mina, ngizokushaya. Ngathi shaya baba. Ngathi shaya baba. Shaya malume. Manje. Hey, malume wenu ke decides ukuthi no, angeke ashaye, and he just keep on. Yabo, like a drowning duck. Ula. Ngithi shaya baba. Akafuni. Like, he keeps on manhandling me. And the more he manhandles me, the angrier I get, because like, you try to beat me up and I beat your ass. And after beating your ass, you think that you can still scare me. You think that your little estrogen because he had no testosterone in his body. You think a little estrogen will threaten me? You have something else coming. I go at it again. Boo, 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 boo. And I remember he had a bike. At one point, I beat him up and he was like out of breath. I went to that bike and it was like a newly fixed bike. I pushed it over. And if you know motorcycles, they're more plastic than metal. Flip that bitch over. Boo! It's like, my bike. Now I can flip you over if you want to. I can flip you over like a pancake. Hey! Shabuge. He decides to run away. And as he's running now, he's running with the bike. And I'm out of air because like I have been beating this guy up. I see bottles, guys. I see empty bottles. I start throwing the bottles at him. And if you know me, like you know, I have like very good aim. So if I want that bottle to hit you, it will hit you. I gave him maybe 1 or 2 bottles. And then the rest were just to scare him off. Like, fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. I started throwing them, G. Like, but I made sure when they miss him, they go against the wall. And they were like smashing. Pwah, 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 pwah. Sharp. Alright, cool. He runs away. As he's running away, excuse me. Yeah, this is why you should not have fizzy drinks or any alcohol while filming a video. Why did I allow you guys to influence me? Like when he's by the gate, because it was like maybe 10-15 meters away. And remember now, I'm tired as well. When he's by the gates, he screams and is like, yeah, I have your phone. And he shows me the phone. And he's like, yeah, I'm taking this phone. This phone is mine now. First thing they're gonna do is that they are gonna hack this phone of yours. I'm gonna go to an Indian shop. They're gonna hack this phone of yours. And when they hack it, I'll read all your chats and I'll see everything of yours. And your banking app is on here. And I know that your banking app pin is the same as your card pin. And I'm gonna take your money. Gee, he's talking shit with yeah, but the phone is mine. Mind you guys, that was an iPhone 13 Pro. Like, and it was still in season because whenever I buy a phone, I make sure that I buy like the latest one in season, like so that I do not have to buy a phone for a long time coming. Like now, I still have my iPhone 16 Pro. Like, you can't tell me shit with your iPhone 17 when I have an iPhone 16 Pro. Cool. I was like, yeah, the phone is mine. And I watch him leave. I watch him leaving with my phone. And I'm like, ay, cool, beats. So what he does now, maybe he like went around the corner or something. He didn't go far, I promise you. He calls my friend's mother on some, she's crashing out and she's threatening to beat me up and I do not want to do anything to her. Can you guys just please pick her up? Blah, 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 blah. And then he's acting like I'm the one who started like everything when it comes to being physical, you understand? And he's acting like he can beat me up. He's not telling her that he actually tried to beat me up and I beat his ass. Put a BTA on that A. I'm not anyone's friend, Minapel. Cool. After doing that, he leaves. Yeah. Maybe he left where he was standing because he had already left. And then I decided to crash out like inside of his little mukuku. First thing I did was that I grabbed his laptop, ripped that bitch in half. After ripping that bitch in half, I broke all the glassware in the house. Yeah, that guy, like he managed to get the crash outside of me out. A side I never want to bring out. Broke wardrobes, did everything. Made sure that place was a mess. Like anything that could go on the floor went to the floor, and anything that gave me a challenge going on the floor, went outside. Nothing was left standing. Even that 2-inch TV of his outside. I was not playing. Like, I crashed everything. And then he tried justifying taking my phone. It's, yeah, I'm gonna sell this phone and then it's gonna pay for everything that you broke, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hey, bitch, give me my phone back. Please, do not try me. Do not try me. Give me my fucking phone back. So I got the phone back the next day. Yeah. And then I had already told like a male friend everything that went on. I was like, yeah, I didn't say that I beat him up. I said he was trying to beat me up and he was busy being aggressive. So when my friend got there, he wasn't playing no games. It was like, no nigga, give me the phone. And guess what happens when another nigga is there? He gives the phone over. He doesn't give the nigga a fight. He tried fighting me because I know I'm tiny, little small girl. And I'm not the one of the two. But after like this all happened, I went like on a rampage of fighting men. Like, I was sure I could take any man down. And excuse me once again. And I proved myself right because I was taking them down left, right, and center. If you try me, do, and you're down. Like, I wasn't playing anymore. Like, I was in my Batista era, guys. Not even Batista, Big Show. I was slamming these niggas on the floor. Yo, I was making I'm a scoppers out of them. Yo, I was beating them up. So, shout out to you for giving me the confidence I never knew I had to beat a nigga's ass. Yeah. But I haven't fought in years now, and it's not moments that I am proud of. But I wanted to give you guys something because you guys have been loyal to my page. Like, guys, I haven't been advertising my content at all, but you guys are still viewing. You guys are still there. You guys have been very loyal to me, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to give you guys this little story time, and I'll post like a longer version soon. I think maybe Monday or Wednesday, I'm not sure, but my schedule doesn't allow me to post long videos for now because I do not have the time to really like sit down and film a whole video. But I still appreciate your support, and I started this journey knowing very well that you guys will support me, and I'm back on TikTok, baby. I'm back like I never left. Yeah. So yeah, continue watching, guys, and I'll continue giving you all the stories. If you guys want to know about Minister M, let me know. I'll give you guys a story time about Minister M and how this guy ended up being connected to Minister M and how I ended up choosing him over Minister M. Yeah, I should have chose Minister M, guys, but yeah, if you already saw my TikTok video, you know. So let me not be long and intoxicated. Let me just love you guys and leave you. Bye.